Greetings, I'm Ken Gilman. Among the labels I seem to have collected over the years are a member of the Clef Board of Directors, obligatist, retired music director, psychologist, and hymn tune nerd. Liturgically speaking, in our tradition, the singing thing certainly goes back to the Psalms, morphed into chant and then evolved into hymns for choirs and then the assembly to sing. Initially, we had texts and the name of a tune to sing it to. By the mid-1700s, hymnal editors began marrying particular tunes by name to individual texts. In 1861, for the first time, music was printed with the text in a hymnal, the name of the tune being listed as well as the song title. Usually, there's an index of tunes in the back of a hymnal. Most tunes are used just once, but many are used for more than one text. In the Gather Three, for example, some, like Thaxted and Nettleton, are used twice. Beach Spring and St. Columba are used 4 times. The Passion Chorale comes in at a popular 5 different texts. Some are hundreds of years old and some brand new. Occasionally, a hymn writer will compose both the text and the tune, and then give the tune its own poignant name like Kelvin Grove, or just list the composer's name. And just to keep us on our toes, on occasion the same tune will have more than one name. There's also a metrical index in the back, which matches the syllabic profile of a song. If your indulgences are paid up, for example, you can sing Amazing Grace, common meter 8686, to the tune Yankee Doodle Dandy, among others. Meeting from 1962 to 1965, the Vatican II established that music was not merely an embellishment, but an essential part of the liturgy. While acknowledging that everybody loves a Gregorian chant, it recognized that other kinds of music, including polyphony, were not to be excluded. It affirmed that music is important as a means of expressing our faith, deepening our understanding of the liturgy, and strengthening our sense of community. It encouraged active participation in the liturgy through singing and other musical expressions. In 1967, the Musicum Sacrum further clarified our approach to sacred music, the importance of sung texts, the value of different musical styles, and the need for musical training for those involved in liturgical music. One of the tunes used in hymnody actually goes back to the mid-1500s. Fiddle players, including myself, often learned it in triple meter or 3/4 time as a slow air. So that was Star of the County Down as an Irish air. Good tunes were often done in different places and in different ways. When it's sung, Star of the County Down is often done in duple meter, sometimes as a complex 12/8 with lilt, and other times in 4/4 as a march. You might have heard it that way in recordings by Van Morrison, the Chieftains, the Pogues, Lorena McKenna, Bela Fleck and the Flecktones, etc. But getting back to hymnody, Ralph Vaughan Williams was musical editor of the English hymnal in 1906. He attached Star of the County Down to the hymn I Heard the Voice of Jesus Say. It was also used for Oh Sing a Song of Bethlehem. Now, Ralph claimed that he first heard this tune in the town of Kingsfold, England. Therefore, he named it Kingsfold. It's hard to believe that he was oblivious to its 250-year prior history as an Irish tune. I wonder if he gave the tune a proper English name so as not to offend proper English people in the pews who carried some serious prejudices against the Irish who were not behaving with the obsequious subservience appropriate to a conquered and occupied subjects. When Rory Cooney used the tune for his setting of the Magnificat, the Canticle of the Turning, he credited the hymn tune as Star of the County Down, and did it more along these lines.